What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're replacing this brake line here. I don't even know if you can see this. There we go. We're replacing this brake line here. This is our 2001 F250 with the 7.3 Power Stroke. This is my dad's truck. He is kind enough to lend this to me while we wait for our Project 6-liter to get back. And he replaced these calipers last year, did a full brake job, and this thing is sticking bad. As you can see, I can move it. Not great though. Anyway, I know this is stuck. This was just replaced. This truck has 180 some thousand miles on it, and it's time to replace this brake hose. So we did take this bracket off a while. I'm not showing you guys everything here. 8mm nut holds this in, just like, if I can get it back there, like that in there. 8mm nut holds that in. So we undid that from the other side. Pull out. Down here we have a 14mm, and then what I used here is less than ideal. I don't have a set of flare nut wrenches. I just used an adjustable wrench, and I put one on this side to hold it in place, and I put one on the other side while I loosened it. I'm going to show you on the new one what I'm talking about. But first, YouTube, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up. Any tips or tricks that you can leave to any other tips and tricks that you can leave to people that are watching this, leave them down in the description below. So here is the new one. It did come with 2 copper washers for down here, but up here, this is how this sits in there. So this part, this female end, pushes in there. Now this also has the line for the vacuum line on it as well. Just pick these up at Advanced Auto down the road. I will have affiliate links to everything I can find on Amazon, including some tools. So if you need anything, go check those guys out, including the proper tools for the nut that I took off. We did have to heat this up on the back side here. I'm just going to try to show you some of this stuff. It's pretty simple, but just as a quick overview. It might help to leave that bracket connected. I took it off so I could get a better shot at what I'm doing. Be careful not to bend that metal line though. You don't want to be careful. Also, as you're removing the nut on the other side, remember, it's going to look like you're tightening it, but you're actually loosening it. Don't, you got to put yourself on that side, on the opposite side, looking this way out. So don't make that mistake. Also, I have a little box down here to catch any brake fluid that comes out. As I did take a torch to this guy because it was a little, and now it's getting tight again. And by tight, I really just mean too tight for me to get with just my bare hands. The wrench is taking it off easy still. Okay. All right, so we have up top tightened here, and as you can see, the vacuum line comes right through that top part. We didn't tighten up here down because we're just letting this gravity bleed, and as you can see, we got plenty coming out now. So the goal is to fill this whole line. It's been dripping for a bit. Nice steady stream there. So we're going to loosen this guy now. Now we also have our new copper washers. Okay, you want to make sure both copper washers come off of the bolt and on the caliper. Sometimes they'll get stuck on there. Now one of the copper washers goes on the bolt here, and the other one will go on the other side. So I snug it up and do about a quarter turn just to make sure this is all good and tight. We have a pretty big mess here, but again, that's why we have this box down here to kind of catch anything that does happen. And then put your bolt back here, connect your, this has the clips in for your vacuum line and your ABS. So put all that back together and you're done. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Now, in this case, guys, it did not fix the brake caliper. So in the garage behind me, we have a power stop kit. We're gonna do a full front brake redo on this. So we got calipers, rotors, brake pads. I have the passenger side brake hose as well. So it's all gonna be brand new. So we will eliminate any issues. Stay tuned for that video. Also, we're about to do shocks on this whole thing as well. Stay tuned for that. These videos are gonna start coming out pretty quick here. Hopefully we get all the work done today and tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be with you in a little.